Welcome to PBC TV.
Today we must design and build a siege engine to launch a golf ball and hit a target located at a predetermined distance from the launch point without the use of pre-designed kits, parts manufactured for the purpose of this project, or alternative energy sources other than those expected to power a siege engine. In addition, the siege engine will have 3 attempts to hit the target, must be no larger than 35 centimeters by 35 centimeters by 35 centimeters when loaded, and the golf ball must land at a target area located at a distance of 5 meters. We are challenging ourselves to launch the golf ball into a smaller target area, a trash can, placed at a distance of 6 meters. To keep you all up to date, we will post weekly blog-style posts, including photos and videos. By completing this project, we will be able to expand our knowledge on projectile motion, conservation of energy, release angle, and energy transformation.
The pros of designs 1 and 2 were both very similar. They were both able to launch a golf ball, they did not break, and they had good elasticity. The cons of design 1 consisted of the golf ball holder not staying on, it did not launch the ball very far, and it was not even in level. The cons of design 2 consisted of it being very weak, it was too small, and it did not have good elasticity. Design 3 was our best prototype. It launched farther than the other prototypes, it was strong, and it had great elasticity. The cons of Design 3 were it was not even in level, it was only somewhat accurate, and the golf ball holder did not stay on. In order to make the final design, the group had to cut pieces of wood and piece them together with screws, tape, and rubber bands in order for it to be sturdy and have enough elasticity to launch the golf ball into a trash can that was 6 meters away. We sawed these pieces of wood into even parts and screwed them together, along with taping them together to get the most sturdy results and so it would not break. We used the rubber bands and a beam to attach the arm to the rest of the catapult in order to launch the ball. It was the best catapult due to its accuracy and range, but a problem it had was it did not have a level and even base, which made it tricky to launch the ball accurately at first, but eventually we figured it out.
After testing our siege engine 3 times, we resulted in 2 unsuccessful shots and 1 successful launch into the trash barrel. Our first attempt took 1.22 seconds for the golf ball to reach the trash bin. Our second attempt took 1.49 seconds for the golf ball to reach the trash can, and our third attempt, our successful attempt, took 1.45 seconds to reach the trash bin. The initial launch velocity was 0 meters per second because the golf ball obtained potential energy but not kinetic energy when the arm was pulled back. The range was approximately 6 meters, the maximum height was about 1.22 meters, and the velocity at landing was 4.14 meters per second. Since our prototype was about 31 centimeters in its dimensions and a full-sized catapult is about 2.44 meters, the range of our catapult in real life would calculate to be 51.21 meters, the maximum height would be 2.93 meters, and the velocity would be 33.12 meters per second. When you pull the lever arm back, the elastics create tension, which stores potential energy, which is then converted into kinetic energy once the golf ball launches.
After testing our design and trying all the challenges, we found out that our design was successful. We were able to meet the challenges and get full credit for the activity. Although our golf ball did not make it in the trash can, it hit the inner rim. Since it hit the inside of the rim, Miss Leaf counted it as in. Most other groups got their golf ball in the trash can, so compared to other groups, there was room for us to improve. But overall, our group is happy with the performance and we're excited to know that our group working skills have improved. If we were able to take more time and add to our design on testing day, we would have made more marks on the design so that we know exactly how far to pull the arm back when launching it at our specific target. Another thing we would do is to make sure the base is sturdier so that the golf ball doesn't go to the side while launching. The last change we would make is to make the base level on the ground so that the catapult doesn't shift with every launch, and so we know how to adjust accordingly for the next launch to make sure the golf ball will land in the trash can. Our design is going to help inform people how siege engine works and what they are capable of. By displaying videos of our launch and pictures of the catapult itself, the audience will be able to gain a further knowledge of physics and learn about the different types of siege engines.